Hey, Jason.
What?
Why couldn't the 13-year-old get into the pirate movie?
Why? Because it was rated R.
I don't deserve to be here. Welcome back, everyone. So, what does this dog have to say?
Wait, the dog is gonna say something?
Well, I'd like to say something.
Splendid. It looks like we've collected enough power moons. Now we can make our way to the next kingdom now.
Do you honestly think we're going to do that?
No, obviously not, because if I have to learn anything along this adventure, it's that you collect every single possible power moon that you can before proceeding.
Now you're getting it. Oh, but it's just coins and no power moons. Oh, wait.
What?
You gotta lead the dog, like, when you first interact with the dog, you have to open up that other thing first. Like with those coins, and then you have to lead him to where the power moon is.
But...
Yes?
Why do you have to lead him? Shouldn't he be leading you?
Well, he does when you bring him close enough.
But how would you know this power moon is here?
Well, you can either, pay that asshole Toad to give you a hint, or you can, just use the internet.
Oh, the internet is a blessed thing, don't you agree?
Mm-hmm. It'd help if I could. Alright. Come on. Ow! Fuck you and your ass juices!
Get away from me! Oh, now I'm possessed.
Okay, come on, let's go. What?
I'm just trying to imagine, like, the word has spread that Mario can possess people with his hat, and it's just like, Bowser's giving a prep talk, and he's like, alright everyone, what you need to be careful for is his hat. As long as you're wearing a hat, you'll be fine. But if your hat's removed, you won't be fine anymore, and he can possess you. And it's like, someone raises his hand, it's like, excuse me, Bowser. And he's like, yes, what is it, what do you need? And the guy goes, what happens if we're possessed? And then Bowser, like, hangs his head, he, like, takes off a cap, and he's just like,
You'll end up like poor Jimmy.
what happened to Jimmy?
He died!
Mario smashed him with his ass. Why does this thing have so much trouble? I guess because the ground's not even.
And, like,
How do you...
Bowser's just like,
He was smashed with his ass.
Come on, get over here. Did I get those? No, I didn't. Whoop.
just, collecting these Goombas.
Just gonna reenact the human centipede.
Except we're going vertical, not horizontal.
Even hotter.
Even hotter or harder?
Hotter.
Oh. Just,
Okay, come
don't mind me.
Well, damn it. All right.
That's
Okay.
your fault.
I got this. All right. Oh boy, that orgy I ordered.
Finally!
No, not happening. Oh, what? You mean this orgy?
No, you killed my hunks! My studs! I paid $100,000 for each of them! You're pretty desperate to pay $100,000. You know, when you're a Goomba and everyone serves Bowser, it's really hard to get laid here.
I'd imagine it would not be hard to get laid in this kingdom. Ow. Ow.
In this kingdom? Why?
Well, I mean in this universe, because, I mean, there's literally, like,
Yeah.
there's, like, potential partners everywhere.
Well, not potential partners of the opposite sex.
Ja-
I mean, yeah, if you just want to fuck anything that lives, yeah.
Anything with a pulse, really.
Yeah, but if you specifically want a partner of the opposite sex, Goombas, well, we've already established how difficult that is. Ah, that orgy.
Oh, fuck, I was supposed to go in the fucking thing. So, do you expect the Han Solo movie to be good?
I mean, I've seen a couple friends post about it, and they liked it. So I'm gonna take their word and say that it was good enough to be watched. But I don't see why it would bomb. Like,
didn't you say that they expected it to bomb?
Well, I think it was Disney expected it to bomb, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
not
meant.
expecting it to bomb because it's like if you put even a modicum of care into a Star Wars movie, it'll be good.
A what of care?
Modicum, a little bit.
Okay.
Ooh, that was so close.
I wanted to get a nice view of the sea, so I climbed, and I got all the way up here. You made it here too, so here, take this power boot I found that I had to keep it next to my dick. I don't know what to touch it. Too bad. I would love it if, like, one day, you know, as he's, like, taking the power moon out of his pants, like, just a huge penis just flops out.
A penis literally bigger than him.
Yeah, I am buying this, outfit that looks like Monkey D. Luffy's, and what happened was in the middle of, recording this episode, the audio got fucked up, and I can't exactly load, the last save file, at least I don't think I can, so right now, we're just sort of watching it, and,
Commenting over it.
yes.
I was gonna say, it basically sounds as if we were two robots that had water splashed on us and we were malfunctioning but still trying to talk at the same time.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna upload that episode with that audio quality, so this
Yeah.
is really the best we could
That'd be a disgrace.
that we could do. Oh yeah, look at me run over there. Wait, where am I going? Where's Andrew going? Where is past Andrew going?
Where is past Andrew? What is he do? What's he doing that noob not experiencing life the extra 10 minutes that you have?
Oh, right.
Hey, to fully enjoy the pleasure.
Oh,
You have achieved
even the past me interrupts you.
You have achieved the perfect ensemble. Relax and enjoy. Care to dance?
So anyway, what I was saying before was, with, I was asking Jason, you know, if he watches One Piece.
I did. I stopped. There's too many episodes. I can't do that. I only, like, don't get me wrong. I love anime. I think anime is great, and I love, like, shows like One Piece and Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but there's just so many episodes, and it's just so hard to keep up with them. So I prefer to have anime that's like Black Butler or like One Punch Man, where it's like a solid like 10 or so episodes, and you know, like not so many fillers, or just super extended fight scenes or whatever.
Oh, that's another point I brought up, is that I think the fight between Goku and Frieza in the Frieza saga is like one of the longest anime fights in history.
Yeah. And then you go to One Punch Man and the fights are like 10 seconds.
That doesn't count. It's satire.
I know, but it's funny still. And obviously the animation is good, so there you go. Oh yeah, you went down here to get the
moon shards.
The moon shards.
Oh, what else did we talk about?
My Hero Academia.
Oh
you
yeah,
mentioned-
I saw the English dub episodes. I never saw any of the Japanese dub episodes. I saw the first English dub episode like 3 weeks ago, and I wasn't really impressed by it. But then I watched the second episode, and that really got me into it.
And I said something along the lines of...
You could just, like, you don't have to keep saying I said this and that. You could just...
Oh, okay. Well, anywho, I wanted to say that when it comes to shows or books or even a movie, the first 15 minutes, the first chapter, or even the first page if you're a stickler, or first paragraph if you're a super stickler, or the first episode, those are really important because they either reel you in or they don't. So they have to be as exciting or as questioning as possible to make you kind of say, oh, what is going on here? I want to know. So, you know, those moments are always really important in any kind of media to draw you in. And even a video game sometimes, if the first 15 minutes or 5 minutes maybe aren't good, you're not going to keep playing that. Has there ever been a movie or a video game where you kind of, or anything, where in the first 15 minutes...
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but like the game you gave me for the what was it, for the Xbox?
Xbox, yeah.
Xbox 360. Like every like a couple seconds, there would be like a noise.
Yeah, that was the unfortunate part of the port from Xbox to Xbox 360. If you played it on the PC, there would have been any problems.
And also, what was it? I don't know, like the puzzles. Like I didn't have the patience to do it. And between that and the sound, I'm just like, okay, no, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this game.
Okay, well, I'll try to treat you to a proper playthrough of the game, either on the show or some other way. The game is good. When I was a kid, when I was younger and I first got the game and I played it, I thought that was it. That was the end all of RPGs. Like, this was the pinnacle of Star Wars and an RPG put together. And then lo and behold, years later, we have all these great video games, like great RPG video games like The Witcher, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, all BioWare games, except Witcher. Dark Souls. There's other games out there that are better, but when I was a kid, I was like, you know what? This is it. That's it. That's as good as we're getting.
Is Dark Souls really like considered an RPG?
Kind of.
Because
it's an action adventure RPG.
Because like from the Let's Plays I've seen of it, or not specifically Dark Souls 1, but like of Dark Souls 3, of that other Soul, Bloodborne. Like, there's not really much of a narrative. It's just they plop you into the world and then you just go.
Well, that's kind of like the whole idea behind it, because
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Just
okay, so the whole thing behind it is that Miyazaki, when he was growing up, he would read like these kind of bare translations of Western fantasy stories. And because his English wasn't good, he could only understand parts of the story. So he didn't understand the whole thing. So he had to kind of use his imagination to fill in the gaps. So he kind of did the same thing when he made Dark Souls, and in some retrospect when Bloodborne came around. I don't know if he had a hand in Bloodborne though, because I didn't play it, unfortunately. But when it comes to like a game like Dark Souls, yeah, you get plopped into the world, but all the lore and all the clues are in the world, and you kind of have to piece it together, which is not like, it's not fantastic. I prefer a story-driven experience as opposed to a character-driven experience, which Dark Souls is. But a character-driven experience is better for a video game, and a story-driven experience is probably better for like a book or a movie. But it's still a great game, and I would consider it an RPG because there is a certain aspect of customization with your character and how you play, as opposed to like Mario, who all you can do is dress him, and you can't change your play style. You can only play a certain way, the way the game intended for you. As opposed to Dark Souls, where it's like, oh, you don't want to hack and slash? Now you can do magic. You don't want to do magic? Guess what? Archery. You don't want to do archery? Well, guess what now? Now you're going to stealth around. Like, you can solve the same problems differently. And I consider that an RPG. Role-playing.
Pretty neat. No, yeah, that's me hopping around as a fish, and with those beautiful blowjob lips.
Do you think that Mario, if he had a wife beater shirt and he got drunk, he would come to this world and he'd just be like, "Come here, fish. I want to use that mouth." And
come here, fish. I want to use that mouth.
No. He's so drunk he loses his Italian accent and he becomes like a southern butch.
That has to be like a special kind of. Have you ever been so drunk that your accent changed?
Accents?
Like I never really heard of that being a thing. Shh, it's a shortcut. Anyway, What else was, there was something really... Oh, yeah, I said, I guess I'll say it again, I would just die laughing if,
They had a wife beater shirt.
if they included a wife beater shirt in this game for Mario that you purchase in New Donk City.
No. It doesn't matter if you purchase in New Donk City. You go to New Donk City
But
with it.
That's the most appropriate place to buy it.
Because all the stereotypical deadbeat dads with the wife beater shirts, they're either from New York, Chicago, or San Fran.
No offense to those places.
No offense to those places, but like in all the media we've seen, that's where the stereotypical dads come from.
Have you ever like met
a deadbeat dad?
No. Like whenever somebody says no offense, but like the beginning of that sentence, has everyone ever like
Ever been offended?
Because that's sort of like preps you for like what's about to come.
Yeah. No offense,
But you're a piece of shit and I wish you were dead.
Yeah. No offense, but I hate your dog. Oh, well. Actually, if
color me offended.
No. Actually, if someone said no offense and then followed up with any sort of hatred against my animal, I would take absolute offense. No one disses my dogs. I love my pups.
Oh yeah, you got another one, right?
Yeah, Chloe.
I didn't meet that one. I met Daisy like a couple times.
Yeah, quote unquote met.
Oh, how's Daisy getting along with Chloe?
Literally, it's like nothing has changed. Daisy just does her own thing.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, actually, Lucia, when I told her about Chloe, she told me about Jeffree Star, the makeup artist, how he has 5 dogs and they all have D names, right? And I don't remember all their names except the one. And it's still, to this day, just who the fuck does this? One of the dogs is named Daddy. Who the fuck names their dog Daddy? Like, who the fuck names their dog Daddy? Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. But what kind of name is Daddy for a dog?
Well, there's some...
I just don't understand it.
It's different strokes for different folks, anyway.
I mean, your dogs have normal names.
I don't think Ellie is a normal name.
Okay, so that one's debatable. But their names. Or
Tallulah.
But their names.
Well, yeah, so's Daddy.
Daddy's not a name. Daddy is.
It might be in a different language, you intolerant fuck.
If Daddy is a name in a different language, please comment below and tell me, because this is still blowing my mind. Oh my god.
So anyway, also about One Piece, you've ever seen the English dub theme song?
Oh yeah, the rap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Gago, dreaming. Don't give it up, Luffy, dreaming. Don't give it up, Zolo, dreaming. Don't give it up, Nami,
dreaming.
It's like so many people hate that rap.
I love that
but
rap.
For me, it's a guilty pleasure.
You know what, to be fair, I've never cared for a lot of the anime openings because they're always usually boring, or like, I kind of want to skip them and get to the show. Not One Piece. One Piece is one of the ones where I want to hear the opening each time.
I think One Punch Man has probably my favorite opening song.
One Punch Man is epic, and I love that. But all other anime openings, it's just just get to the beginning. Naruto had some pretty dope openings though.
Yeah.
Before Shippuden though.
No, Shippuden had good openings.
Yeah, but not as good, I think.
I realize the screaming pain, hearing loud in my brain, but I'm going straight ahead with the scar. And now that I say that out loud, that kind of sounds like a Linkin Park song.
Or it sounds like
if
Sasuke.
If Linkin Park went anime.
Or it also sounds like if Sasuke tried his hand at soft melody karaoke.
He would be a Linkin Park fan.
Oh, did you ever? Oh, this is ancient. But do you remember on Newgrounds
Newgrounds? What is that?
Newgrounds is a website where you post animations or stuff like that. It's kind of where Egoraptor or Dan kind of like started his career.
Egoraptor?
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm aware, Dan's not an animator.
He was, though. He did the sequelitis.
Egoraptor is. Dan is not.
Or, I'm sorry, Aaron. My mistake. Aaron, not Dan. I keep getting their names mixed up, and I apologize.
How dare you?
Shush, shush, shush. Anywho,
They're a big inspiration for the show, by the way.
they are.
Them and Total Biscuit.
Rest in peace, Total Biscuit.
Yeah, I was so
Yeah.
upset when I heard that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I didn't listen to him recently, like in the last year, but I loved watching a lot of his videos, especially his Terraria playthrough with Jesse Cox. That was a fantastic, and I kind of wish they did more together.
That was one of the biggest inspirations for doing a Let's Play channel with another person, because yeah, I enjoy watching Total Biscuit by himself, and yes, I enjoy Jesse Cox by himself, but watching them together in collaboration was a lot more entertaining than watching them separately. And the same story goes with Game Grumps. So that's why Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, and Game Grumps, me personally, I have a bunch of inspirations that inspired me to start this channel, but they really did ingrain in my mind that if I ever did want to do a Let's Play, I would want to do it with my best friend.
Yep. I just want to say really quick, Newgrounds is where animations start. And Naruto Ultimate Fan Flash was there, and Sasuke was always paired up with Linkin Park songs.
I'm not surprised at all. and Naruto probably with 3 Days Grace. And I think the episode is ending now.
Oh yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. So next time, I guess we'll try to record normally.
And pray that nothing bad happens.